Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about Mad Max Furiosa, which is the new movie in the Mad Max series by George Miller. I'm not exactly a huge Mad Max fan. I liked Fury Road a lot, but I never saw the original three movies, so call me sort of like a casual noob fan, because I haven't seen every single one of them. But I did enjoy Fury Road a lot, and this movie, is standing on the shoulders of a great like action masterpiece. So everybody's like, how's it gonna match up to it? Is it gonna be just as good, or is it gonna be letting everybody down? Well, I don't think it was as good as Fury Road, but it didn't really let me down either. I thought it was a fun movie. The action scenes are great. Not as good as Fury Road, but they're still really good. Very like original. We have all sorts of gadgets and types of automobiles and motorcycles and all this stuff. Very imaginative. World building is great. I like the casting's pretty good too. Um, Anya Taylor-Joy does a good Furiosa. Don't really look much like Charlize Theron except maybe in like the cheeks, but I think she did a pretty good job capturing the essence of Furiosa as a character, and they're also able to flesh her out some more. So that's kind of cool. She was always a favorite of mine in Fury Road, so it's nice to see her backstory and stuff. Did we really need to see her backstory? Probably not. Um, but as far as prequels go, I'd say it was pretty good. I like Hemsworth as the bad guy, very campy and over the top, kind of like everything else in Mad Max. So his performance really fits in. Um, he looks like he's having like the time of his life playing this campy villain. I'd like to see him play a campy villain in Doctor Who sometime. I think he'd own it. And Molten Joe's in this, but he's kind of like a secondary antagonist. And I like the scenes where Hemsworth and him are kind of having a battle of wits. It's pretty cool. Also, it seems to flesh out the world a lot more. Like we get to see different parts of the wasteland, and I wonder, if we're gonna get another Mad Max, we'd actually see Furious go back to her land of green stuff. A little safe oasis. So hopefully there is another Mad Max, but George Miller's like in his 70s, so it might happen, it might not. But the fact that he's in his 70s and he's still making good movies, I'd say that's pretty good. I feel like people in the 70s are either like really smart and on top of things, or they have like several health issues or dementia or something. It's either one or the other, it seems like. So, hopefully George Miller can make as many movies as he wants, but I think it's pretty good. I do think Furiosa leans a little heavily on CGI. Um, Now, I do like that they actually filmed in the desert. That's kind of cool. Like, at least it wasn't in front of a big green screen like all these Star Wars movies are nowadays. At least they actually went out and filmed in Australia, which is cool because, it actually looks like they're outside, and I don't know, it has a little bit of authenticity. But the CGI, I think they use a little bit too much CGI. Um, like Fury Road had CGI in it, but I feel like they used it sparingly. Furiosa had a lot of it. Not as much as a Marvel movie, but still a lot. The movie is kind of drawn out at 2.5 hours. Like we get a lot of stuff we didn't need to see, but also I feel like they jump around too much. So there's a lot of flash forward scenes that we skip a lot of the character development, but also it's like too long and too short at the same time. Um, a lot of things just happen really fast, but then the things themselves take a while to happen. I don't know if that makes sense. I liked Furiosa's boyfriend, Cormoran Strike, but he wasn't really long around enough for me to care about him when he died. I was like, oh hey, it's the guy from Cormoran Strike. Oh no, he's dead. Okay, moving on. Like I feel like we missed a couple beats here, expounding on their relationship and stuff. So yeah, this isn't as good as Fury Road, but I think that judging the movie by its own right, it's a solid flick. I enjoyed it. Definitely cool to see it on the big screen, though I did see it at week 3 because I've been busy. So it wasn't exactly the huge packed crowd experience. It was like me and my dad, and then 5 rows behind us, there was like 2 other people. So the movie experience, like it looked good on the big screen, but it wasn't exactly like an epic experience. So yeah, let me know down in the comments what you guys thought of Furiosa, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.